Episode 23, 23. I think that's why I looked up how to say 23 in Japanese and it sounds like this.
23.
I've been getting really into Japanese stuff this past week, guys. I finished...
Big hentai guy.
Yeah, big hentai guy, dude. Anyways, what have you guys been up to?
I've been getting really into this Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy, dude. So sick.
Yes, bro.
Just got my broom last night, played till 5 in the morning. Pretty sick, dude. I'm fucking ripping it. I'm a big wizard, dude.
That's the shit,
I texted you at 8 o'clock this morning, knowing I wouldn't hear back for a while. You texted me at 3 saying, sorry, got into some stuff last night. And when I asked, you're like, oh, yeah, I just ripped Harry Potter all night.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's not Harry Potter. Harry Potter's not in it. You make your own character. There's no like Ron Weasley, Hermione, none of them. It's all new characters. And my character is a white dude with green dreads, and I named him Sazerac Bushwick.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, bro. That
Pretty
shit
cool
is
wizard
sick.
name.
What's the most fun moment you've had so far in this game?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. There's little puzzles. I'm autistic, so that's really fun. I love solving a good puzzle, you know? Learning a new spell, dude. Using it on some elves, bro. So sick.
Nice.
Bro, levitating a fucking elf.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Remember how in Harry Potter the bank collectors are just little Jewish people?
Yeah.
Very obviously.
Well, and that's the main bad guys in this one are those guys.
Yeah. Which is
So you're just
fitting.
playing the Holocaust, essentially.
Yeah. No, I'm just playing because I'm angry with my landlords. So
Yeah. Raise my rent. $3,300.
saving up for a new broom.
Yeah. Well, there's one under this futon. You want to fucking grab it for the first time?
Ooh.
Nice, dude.
Hey.
Ethan's a little
hey.
dust bunny, dude.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's true.
Oh, wait. Fuck.
I'm a savage! Oh!
We haven't seen each other. Well, I haven't seen. You guys have seen each other every day. I've been gone for a week straight.
Yeah.
But the last time I saw Ethan, we went to it was an all-dude party. And I swear to God, it was 110 degrees in that house, dude.
It was extremely hot. Small apartment.
What party?
Blaine's birthday.
Right.
But I have high blood pressure, so like I'm prone to sweat anyways. But dude, it got to the point where I was like, all right, I have to go outside. I can't party inside anymore. I'm an outdoor boy. But there's just berries everywhere, and it's super slippery.
There's
And
berries?
There's these little tiny berries that if you step on 10 of them, now you got a berry puddle that's very slippery.
More like berry
It's
slippery, dude.
Very slippery, dude.
Very slippery.
So I'm outside just fucking dying, dude. And eventually, like, I have to go home. And as soon Ethan's girlfriend got there, and we were just hanging out. And as soon as she saw me, she was like, "Oh, you're wet." I was just that fucking sweaty.
Damn.
And as soon as she said that, I was like, all right, it's time to go. I'm wet at the party. Yeah. I fucking get home. Lydia was still living at the apartment there. And as soon as she sees me, she's like, is it raining?
Oh,
I was
my
just
God.
Like, immediately like, no, what the fuck? I go look in the mirror, and I'd gotten so sweaty that it had like parsed out my hair. So you could almost like see all of my hairlines, dude. I was just like, it looks like I have bad hair plugs right now. Like, this is fucking crazy.
Pretty sick.
Damn.
And I immediately texted Ethan and said, why didn't you tell me I look like this?
Yeah, you were like, why didn't you tell me it looked like I was wearing a bad toupee? I was like, damn. I was like, I just thought you were sweaty, bud. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, I was embarrassingly sweaty. That's why I had to dip out after the berries got me.
It was funny, too, though. We met up, and we're walking there. I stop at a bodega to get twisted tea for Blaine because he likes those. And I got myself my little Arnold Palmer hard tea. And you just bought a Gatorade there. And I was like, oh, nice, Dan. Yeah, you can just Gatorading up. And you were like, I'm going to stop at this liquor store a block up. I was like, okay. You go in. I was standing outside smoking. And I see you like having this interaction with someone in there. And I was like, okay, funny. Yeah, you know, Dan talks to everyone. He's a good, friendly man. And then you come out and you're like, bro, you're like, that was so sick. You're like, this guy said he didn't have a lighter in there, and I happen to have 2 in my pocket, so I hand him a lighter, and he's like this pretty G fucking hood dude. And I guess, what did he say to you? He was just like, yo, thank you, blood. Something like
that.
And you were like, God, I didn't mean to get initiated. I was just trying to help him out. It's like, that's good. And then we get to the party. You have a small bottle of Jose Cuervo, and we were just like ripping shots. Everyone's playing with tech decks and shit, and you're just under the assumption that it's just a bunch of nerds playing with tech decks that don't skate.
Yeah.
I end up telling you, I was like, in the video Blaine filmed, I was like, Aiden had the finisher part that's like 4 minutes long. He's like doing sick fucking nose blunts on everything. You look over and you're like, really? Like you didn't think that he actually skated. You just thought he was a tech deck nerd.
Well, and he was like, yeah, I've been making my own boards. And I was just like, fucking nerd party, dude. This party sucks. And then,
Did you say that?
Did I say that?
Yeah.
No, dude, I wouldn't be mean to people's faces just behind their backs.
Yeah.
But no, Ethan said that, and immediately it dawned on me like, oh, I'm the worst skater here. Shit.
God damn it. And I can't even tech deck.
This thing really... No, I can't, actually. I hadn't thought of that one. But yeah, that party really got away from me.
And so my girl gets there, comes in, and she didn't like bring a drink or anything. She came fresh off work, and Dan's like, "Oh, you want a drink?" He's like, "I'll make you a margarita," and he just pours fucking Jose Cuervo into a plastic cup and dumps some lemon lime Gatorade in it.
Oh shit!
And she's like, "What the fuck?" She was like, absolutely baffled by that, being like, "You're insane! Like,
It's not
a
bad.
margarita." And then she took a sip. She was like,
It
pretty
kind of
good,
is.
actually. And I was like, damn, Dan's a fucking genius. I've never seen someone
I'll make you a
mix
margarita.
Jose Cuervo Gatorade.
I didn't realize I didn't tell her it was going to be that type of margarita, but it would make
Even though
sense.
it's
I was
this
ripping the
type of
tequila.
Yeah.
Fucking to squeal, dude.
I was sweaty. I was a newly entranced gang member, and I was ripping.
Newly entranced.
I didn't know what to say.
Pretty sick.
Well, damn, dude. I'm glad they didn't have to jump you in. All
No,
it took
you
was-
just give them what they want, and they let you go about your day.
Nice.
You claim to all your friends that you're 46th Street now.
Yeah.
That's fucking G.
But what have you boys been up to?
I went to Coney Island last week on a Monday. It was kind of cool. We got there, and like within one block, someone yells across the 4-lane road. They were just like, "Nate!" And I look over. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "No way!" And it was just a dude that goes to my bar but calls me Nate because he like likes my shit or whatever. But that was kind of cool. Just on arrival in Coney Island.
Yeah,
Where I
That's a
never
shout
go.
out, especially in front of the babe, dude. That's points.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, by the way, I don't know if you forgot I'm a big-time rapper, but we can't go anywhere without me getting recognized. So I proceeded to get a chili cheese dog and onion rings to celebrate.
sick. Well,
Nathan,
I fucking turned Japanese over the week. That was nice.
Yeah.
No, I finished that show Shogun. It's fucking awesome on Hulu. It's very good. And then immediately started playing the video game Ghost of Tsushima that I like play. It came out like probably 2 years ago, maybe even more. And I was like pretty into it for a minute and then just stopped playing it. So I picked up where I left off and I was fully into that. And then we went to, what was it? Oh, Dylan's, the singer of Balaclava, his birthday party. And Daiji was there, and, you know, he's Japanese. And
he's just your best friend now.
I was just talking to him about Japanese stuff, and it was pretty cool. And I didn't realize that he was like, you know, he like, all of his family lives in Japan, and he like goes there twice a year and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, he was telling me about the language and like how the different kanjis and shit, which is like the characters or whatever. But it's all pretty interesting stuff, dude. It's pretty cool. And he taught me how to say McDonald's. They go, Makadonido.
Damn.
It's pretty sick.
That's fun.
It is cool.
And he told me that when you say someone's name, like if I said Daniel-sama, that means like that's like the highest form of respect.
The sun at the end?
Sama is the best. Son is like mutual respect, kind of.
Sama.
I think. I don't know. I'm
Well,
losing the
Sama,
grasp, but
is it Sama that means like boss?
essentially, sort of. I think. I mean, it's like just like speaking to someone with that regard of like you're the man.
That's. I mean, it's the same when I walk into the bodega.
Or
and I'm like,
like,
what's
it's
up,
a chick
boss?
too. I
Thanks,
think.
boss.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Ahmed Sama.
And he's got a fucking big ass packed lip of something that looks like a jawbreaker
I
from Ed,
think
Edd and
it's a
Eddy.
disease.
No.
It's not a disease. He does look like a bass that like got fucked up by a hook though, and just like has a flat line now.
Dude, he's definitely chewing on something though, because I've seen him not with that.
What
Really?
is
Yeah.
grabba?
Grabba's
Is that
like
weed?
shitty tobacco you smoke.
Oh,
And then I forget what the fuck it is that people like chew on, but similar to like grabba. But grabba's like dry tobacco, not
That
like
you smoke,
big ass
though.
packing a lip wet
gotcha.
stuff.
Nasty, dude.
Nasty.
Well, yeah. So I turned Japanese, and then also I got into what the fuck else? Oh yeah, I went to a Mets game
Nice.
That is
last
sick.
Friday night, and it was kind of interesting because I went and I was nervous the whole like week leading up to it because there was rain in the forecast. There was like storms. Said it was going to storm, and really like clockwork, it did. Like the second we fucking got there, it was like torrential downpour, and they had the whole tarp laid
Yeah.
over the diamond, which I'd never seen like at a major league game, you know. And then you get to watch them, you know, it pours, so they leave it there, and then the rain lets up, and then I got to see them like, you know, they just delayed the game. It was just a rain delay for like 45 minutes to an hour.
Damn.
And then seeing them roll the tarp up was crazy. It's like a 15-person crew, and they take like a big, like it looks like a fucking rolling pin pretty much.
Yeah.
Or it's just like a big giant tube and that stretches like the whole way. Or first they like fold it a couple times and then they like roll it up around this tube. But it was just pretty interesting to see. And then the Mets won, beat the damn San Diego Padres, which was cool because it was like extra fun because the whole row in front of us was all Padres fans.
Mm.
You know, so they're like booing the Mets and shit. So then whenever the Mets would do something good, I'm like, yeah! Just in the old woman's ear in front of me. I grabbed her head. But it was sick. And I got on the Jumbotron.
Damn.
That is cool.
Yeah, me and young George were up there dancing.
Nice.
Well, I was like, because it was his first game, my lady friend's son, and we're up there. I was like, I bet you, you know, because there's like a little DJ set at the beginning, and they're showing, you know, just cutting to different people in the audience on the humongous screen, and they're just dancing and shit. I was like, dude, I guarantee you, if we stand up near the railing on the balcony and just dance, we'll make it, and we did.
Yeah.
It was sick, dude.
Good call.
Yeah.
Made the boys' day.
Yeah. Got it on film. I'll play it right
Hell yeah.
now. And we're back.
Nice.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I've never made it on a Jumbotron, dude. It meant the world to me. I almost cried.
That is cool. I haven't been to enough games to get on a jumbo.
A fucking jumbo chili dog.
Been on a jumbo chili dog. Been on that.
Sucking on a chili dog.
Man, I've been on that.
I've been in a jumbo run.
What's a jumbo ron?
A fat man. I had sex with a porker.
Damn. What song is it where he says sucking on a chili dog? That's that. Yeah.
Jack and
life goes
Diane.
on. That song?
Yeah, Jack and Diane. Little ditty about Jack and Diane.
Why does he say he's
Sucking on a chili dog outside the Tasty Freeze. I don't know, dude.
sucking on a chili dog is nuts to say.
Crazy.
Maybe they're Lady in the Tramping it
Yeah.
with just chili all over your mustache.
Yeah, because the chili can't make it in through the suction.
You both have a mustache after.
Yeah. Damn, that rules, bro. That's
Ron,
pretty
get
cool.
over here.
All I hope in this life is that the chili makes it in.
Yeah, bro. Well,
In what?
Not positive.
In Times.
go with it.
You want chili in Times Square.
chili
Yeah.
made it in. Tomorrow's going to be a dark day for New York. I'm going to chili bomb everyone. I'm going to bring all my chili.
There is somebody out there that's like an edgelord that just loves chili and is just like, the world is not ready for this chili cook-off.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach these posers a lesson.
They're all going to pay.
It's just got bleach in it.
Well, I mean, the ultimate, that's like a South Park episode where Cartman puts the kids' parents in the
Scott
chili.
Tedderman's.
Yeah.
Kills Scott Tedderman's parents and makes him eat it.
Yeah, that's pretty edgy. It's fucking Cartman wilding out, dude.
Well, those boys hate Canada. They blame everything on Canada, which is exactly where I had to be the past week, boys.
Wait, who hates Canada? The South Park gang?
Yep. Blame Canada was a whole big thing in the movie.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about
It was an
that.
excellent segue on my part.
Yeah, that was beast.
But
I'm rusty, dude. I
no,
gotta go
it's
back.
all good. Sometimes I wonder if we should like record like a little baby pod that never gets released just to get loose.
Just ease into it.
Yeah.
Dan loves recording baby pods.
Oh.
Well, that's my side gig, dude.
Yeah.
But
It's
no.
just an incubator. That's a baby pod.
Ooh, I think when they're in the incubator, it's not good news.
No.
It's just me interviewing stillborn babies. I don't-
So,
it's not a great pod.
I mean, it's a tearjerker.
Join the Patreon. Well, no, that's what I do after.
Damn.
So, to get out of this one,
Yeah.
my boss calls me. He says, Dan, get your fat ass to Montreal. We're doing a trade show. No! Yeah, trade shows do suck, but I haven't been to Montreal, so I was like, oh, hell yeah, let's do this. It's a fucking 45-minute flight, which is nothing. What are you doing?
My leg's itchy.
Oh. So you stare at it?
No, I got a new tattoo, and I was trying not to itch too much, but it's itchy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel your
Peeling.
pain. I get you.
It's
I get you.
peeling.
But Montreal's only a 45-minute flight from here, which I didn't know. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Super sick.
That is kind of crazy.
Have you guys ever been there?
No.
It's you've been there?
Yeah. A couple times.
Super sick. Like the old town, that's where we stayed in. Like
You
by the
almost
water
sounded
and stuff.
Japanese when you said super
Super
sick.
sick.
Super sick. Yeah, no, Japan is cool.
Super Sikh is just
The guys
Superman from the
downstairs.
Middle East. Yeah, but
No, dude, Montreal's sick. All the strip clubs and shit.
I didn't want to waste my time with all that, and I
bad
fucking
news.
am hemorrhaging money lately. But
Hemorrhoiding.
we get there, and I never look at the weather. It fucks me over in the winter constantly. I never think to look at the weather. I don't realize it's going to be 95 degrees the whole week.
Yeah.
So I'm just like bringing slacks and jeans and like, I don't know, shit I'd wear around here. And I had one shitty pair of basketball shorts that were like fucking gray. So
Any
all-
like designs, like cool, like
no,
fast
just the
streaks?
Hurley logo at the top.
Oh, sick, bro.
Nice.
So the whole week I'm like going out and like I'm going to bars with some of these guys and stuff, and I'm like looking at hot babes, but I also only brought my like old man shoes that I wear in the trade booths because you have to stand still for 8 hours, so they're like these weird Skechers. So I'm just rocking the wackest fits all week. I knew
Damn.
from day one I wasn't gonna pull anything, and I was fine with that. But so my little company works with this giant company that's like they make a very, very good amount of money. It's It's like $100 million a year. So they put us up at this crazy fucking fancy hotel. First night there, I'm by myself. My boss isn't there yet, but they invite me. They rent out a suite on the very top floor, the 26th floor. They're like, "Oh, come! It's gonna be food and drinks and stuff." So I get there, but it's like awkward because I don't really fucking know anyone.
Yep.
So I'm like talking to people here and there, but you can tell that they're like doing me a favor by just killing time for a little bit. And I end up talking to the most fucking handsome man in the room. He's like my age. And I'm just like, who the hell is this guy? So I went over and talked to him. He's French. He's got a French accent. So now I'm just falling in love.
Does he
But,
look like a bitch?
He's like got tattoos and all this shit everywhere. And we're like talking for a little bit. But then it gets to that moment where you both can tell like,
We're gonna fuck.
Yeah.
Boy, I would have chilied all over that dog. But no, it gets to that moment, and then he's like, I'm going to make a drink. And I was just like, all right. So now I'm just on a fucking couch in a suite by myself, like acting like I'm on my phone, but I'm not even on my phone because I don't want to be. So I'm just
You're
kind
pulling the destruction zone.
I was just
The French guy comes back. He's like, "You did not even type." You did Borat. I don't know how to do French.
But anyways, so I end up just fucking leaving because I'm like, whatever. And I just end up fucking getting after it in old Montreal, just bar hopping by myself.
I thought you were saying you just went back to your room and started jerking off. That's what immediately came to mind. I don't know.
No, well, came to bed.
Hey.
But no, I just got after it. Went way too hard. Had to go to the trade show the next day. Was feeling a little wonky, but not too bad. But so that night, I'm standing outside smoking a butt. Fucking handsome Frenchman comes up and is like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, let's go get beers." So we go get beers, whatever. The next day, he comes up to me in the booth and is like, Daniel, I would like to talk to you. And I was just like, "My in trouble? Like, what did I do?" And he was like, "I would like to go out with you and Tim tonight." And I was just like, all right, sick. So I go out with these boys. They have their company card and are just like, yeah, everything's on the company tonight. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Dude, they expensed like $550, no exaggeration, worth of drinks. We were like going to kind of high end places, and they're like, "Oh yeah, just don't get the itemized receipt." I was like, "This is fucking sick." We end up going to this like a couple different bars, whatever. But then we end up going to the speakeasy that I saw on Google. Didn't really know much about it. You go into this Mexican restaurant that's like family orientated and really well lit, and you have to say this word. Then they bring you to this like sectioned off area and open a painting. And then you go downstairs into a
fucking Mario 64.
You go downstairs.
Hogwarts Legacy, dude.
Well, my hog had warts after this week. But no, you go down into this fucking crazy basement. I'll send you the picture. But it's just a wicked dimly lit tequila bar. Super fucking sick. We end up getting after it. We're all like feeling funny, whatever. They start smoking butts, which is when I know like, oh, I've like got them too drunk because these guys don't smoke butts.
Yeah.
So we go back to the hotel bar, and my boss, he gets after it. I take after him, I guess. But we end up meeting with him and the main boss. He
views you like a son.
Yeah, he actually does. But we end up seeing them in a little private room at the hotel bar, and one of the main bosses from the big companies there too. So they invite us in. All of a sudden, my boss starts talking about this guy that he never hired and never really met. And he's like, yeah, I just hear he's like a wicked piece of shit. And the main boss guy's like, actually, I knew Joe for 26 years, and he's like one of my very, very good friends. Ooh. And my boss just does not take a hint and is like, yeah, I just hear he's like a really shitty dude, and I guess he used to expense porn on the company card. And I'm out loud said, God, I wish you'd stop talking right now. But like he is so into his own thing that he's not listening, and like other people are laughing but also clearly uncomfortable. Yeah. And this guy that he's describing is dead.
Oh, he's dead?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So when he's like, actually, I knew his family. We were like pretty close family friends, and I liked him a lot. And my boss is like, rented porn on the company card. Real degenerate, you know.
As he's hammered on the company card.
Oh, dude, it was fucking crazy.
That is nuts.
Whatever. Super fun night. Frenchman and Tim, we're cracking jokes the whole time. We're getting along real well. See him the next morning, and they're all like, oh, last night was fun. And I was like, yeah, that's great. But the one dude, Tim, I had a couple zingers that night, keeps telling people my jokes, but getting them completely wrong, but getting laughs.
Damn.
So I'm like, what? I just don't like this. I don't like, your joke's not as funny as what I said, but this guy's laughing at it. So now what am I going to double down and be like, actually, this is what I said.
This is how it goes.
And what if I bomb with the second one? And now they're like, ooh, stick with the A material, Daniel.
Well, maybe they're just laughing at his accent.
No, he didn't have an accent. He was a former MMA guy.
The French guy?
No, the French guy. No, I'm sorry. I'm not explaining this well at all.
I followed.
Joey is a Frenchman. Tim is just, I love you, Tim, but you're a nerd, dude.
Oh, so Tim was doing the jokes. I guess I just thought the Frenchman was Tim. I don't know.
No Frenchman named Tim. But
Joey isn't a French name, is it?
No, that kind of threw me off, too. But no, he was a super sweetheart. I told him about like the whole Lydia thing and all that, and he was just like, "Oh, I have like 2 kids and a wife." I was like, "How old are you?" And he was like, 32. And I was just like, "I'm 34 and about to like move in with a 40-year-old in Queens." I was just like, "Oh fuck
it."
But no, he was a super sweetheart and loves comedy. Never asked me to tell a joke, which I thought was just the nicest thing. Never had that weird fucking awkward moment.
That is nice.
Yeah. But
I mean, is there a way that somebody could ask you that wouldn't be like, you know, if somebody's like, what type of material? If they use the word material, would that help?
Yeah. Well, people say like, what are your skits like? You know, this
what
stuff.
What are your skits like?
I always just tell people it's literally just like stories because it pretty much is. Right, it's just like me telling stories about like dumb shit that I've done and has happened to me.
Like when you pushed your pregnant wife down the stairs.
That's a one-liner. That's conjecture. That's a one-liner. I would like to get back. I mean, one-liners are easy enough, but it's also like not what I really do.
Have you had people like start spouting off material of theirs?
No, but I have had
only me.
Like I have been at open mics like way back in the day where like this guy was wearing a suit. And I walked up to him and I was like, "What's with the suit?" And he immediately was just like, "Well, you know, they say." And I was like, he's going to run material on me. I'm like talking to you as a human being, dude. Do not do that. When people run material, like, I don't know. I'll tell you guys, if I'm like, what do you think of this? I'd rather do that than just be like, what are they going to say to this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Canada was very, very fun. Very glad to be home, but the fucking heat was so brutal there, and now it's 100 degrees here, so I never got to get away from it, which sucks. But
Bro, you're hot.
thank you, brother.
You're a hot commodity.
I'm not hot. I'm just sweaty constantly.
When your boss
dude.
tells you he views you as a sun, he means S-U-N.
He views me as hot as the sun. Man, there was something else I was going to say.
I revolve around you.
That's right.
Ooh, I like that. I revolve around this pod, dude.
Like,
Bitch! Yeah, you're drunk.
No, dude.
my sun, my moon, and my stars.
That's right. Well, so what the fuck else happened in Montreal, Daniel? Any other crazy?
I mean,
wacky
it was
things?
a trade show, which
Oh,
literally...
wait, what was the word? I'm sorry. What was the word that you had to say to get into the
It was the name of the
speakeasy?
bar. It was like Cavalier or some crazy shit like that. I don't really know. But
Ponderosa.
super, very attractive lady that was serving us and all this stuff. But, man, the whole time... and it's a hotel. It's like a fancy hotel, but I don't feel like paying for laundry. So
Yeah.
I'm just wearing these gray shorts fucking all week, getting nothing but sweaty. Somehow these two fucking goons, the handsome, one handsome and one dork, they're wearing pants all week. And I even to them, I'm like, you guys are fucking crazy. How are you doing this? And then remembering, oh yeah, you're overweight and have blood pressure issues. Like, of course you're going to sweat.
You're not French.
But, dude, the last night I went out.
Wait, are you French, Dan? Or
Yeah,
no, you're Irish.
Gilbert.
French and Irish.
Gilbert.
Right?
Gilbert.
Yeah,
Sounds
people-
like an ice cream.
So have you guys been to trade shows?
No.
It's just like these companies set up giant booths and people come around and it's open to the public and all this stuff, but companies also come. You're meant to like do sales and shit, but
Like a farmer's market for business.
yeah, pretty much.
I actually have performed at a couple weed trade shows, and it always sucks so bad, dude.
Well, these ones like they spend a bunch of money on the booth, so like it's cool and like I got a couple good leads out of it, but you're literally just standing on your feet for fucking 8 hours each day and like giving the same spiel over and over and over. But in
Sounds
doing
like
that,
my bartending job.
yeah, exactly, actually. But in doing so, I got to be in Montreal, so that was sick. But dude, so everything is in French there. Like everything is in French.
Right. It's
And
fucking weird. It's like going from Vermont to visit Montreal. It's like you drive 3 hours, and all of a sudden, it's like you're in Europe.
yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
it clicks. It's just like all of a sudden the signs are in French and shit. It's like, what the fuck?
That is wild.
I wish I would have written this in the beginning. But so the first night there, I hadn't eaten the first day there, but I knew that party was going to be in the suite. But everything is in French, and I was so intimidated because I don't know French at all, and was like, "Oh, they're not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about." I just didn't eat until 9 o'clock that night because I was like,
Damn.
I can't. I would randomly find a convenience store, go in, get a beer, just like sit by myself on a bench, being like, "Oh, that cathedral's cool. I guess I'm gonna keep walking." And then eventually, this little Indian man, Sam, that was a super sweetheart that worked there, was like, "Oh, everyone speaks English. They're all bilingual. Everybody here is bilingual.
Yep.
They'll know what you're talking about." And I was just like, damn, I wish I would have eaten food yesterday.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they always come down to Burlington and fucking don't tip the staff.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, tipping's weird up there. I also had a very gay gentleman at a bar that I ended up stopping into that had like a giant choker necklace and like crazy tattoos, super skinny though with a mustache, and he kept calling me darling.
Oh.
But it was kind of like, oh, this is sweet. Gay
Yeah.
guy. So that was fun.
Yeah. Life's amazing.
I love that for you, Daniel.
I definitely also thought Canada would take up 20 minutes and I'm out after 5.
Did the gay man make you feel good about yourself? Were you like,
He
this
didn't
is
make me feel
nice?
bad.
Were you like, this is I kind of like this?
I wish I had a picture of the outfit I was wearing. Gray shorts, orthopedic shoes, and a fucking white long sleeve button up.
Oh,
that was
So
that was
funny, dude.
rolled up because it was so fucking hot.
Why did you
And
stop at like a Target and get new shorts?
There's
or
no
something?
Target, dude. It's all fucking Old Town. It's all these dumb
Damn.
shops that like sell dumb expensive stuff.
Right.
I feel like that's a real flex fit, dude. I don't know.
If you would have seen it, dude.
Sounds
Oh,
sick.
I can send you a pic. I took a picture of in the mirror. I almost sent it to you guys, but then I didn't.
It's just a naked selfie.
You guys
I
like
took this pretty cool picture.
Check out this chili dog.
Would you like to suck on this in
Look
front of
like at the fucking trade show every day.
Oh, nice, Dan. Damn, what
Solid,
a professional man.
Oh my goodness.
I want to see
like
the
it.
shorts, though, dude.
I ain't got the
So
shorts.
it's that shirt with the shorts.
Yeah, but rolled up, and I like had the buttons down because I was just like panting like a dog, being like. And the other thing is, it's fucking. The real feel was 105. Everyone I'm walking by just looks comfortable, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
bro, why am I the only one sweating? People just think I'm like fucked up now,
Yeah.
and really I'm stone cold sober, wishing I could eat food.
That was like us at that party. That kid comes in and he's wearing a fucking
Dude.
t-shirt over a crew neck sweater, and I was like blown away. And Dan was like We end up talking to him about like skate shoes and shit like that. And eventually Dan just breaks the ice and he's like, "So what's the deal?" He's like, "How are you wearing that right now?" And he was just like, I didn't hear him say this, but I remember you telling me about it. And I guess he was just kind of like, "Oh, you just do it enough, you know, get used to it."
Yeah, he said his body's just acclimated to that. And it's like, well,
But
why do you want
I don't
that?
believe that either.
Yeah, that's idiotic, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like to take my jacket off. I saw a guy yesterday. It was so hot out, and he was wearing a Bubble Goose jacket on the street.
Insane.
The amount of people, even today, that are, I mean, I'm wearing like gym pants, so they're way
Into
lighter.
the mic.
But I'm wearing gym pants, so they're way lighter. But the amount of people just in jeans out there, it's like,
Yeah.
what goes on in
Well,
that
I made
body?
that mistake yesterday. I wore fucking blue jeans, and I was like
Yeah.
immediately walking out. I was like, I made a mistake.
The night of the party, I hadn't been outside all day and wore like fucking thick ass gray jeans. And on the walk with Ethan was like, I might have to go home, but I bet I'll be fine.
Yeah,
Dude, on the subject of outfits, I would like to apologize to the camera, but also say that, look, my shorts are down to my knees right now, but on camera, because my knees are fat, makes it look like they're halfway up my legs. And I noticed my shorts were like a little bit higher up one of the episodes, and it looks fucking insane. It looks like I'm wearing 2-inch inseams, but they're literally easily halfway down my legs. So I just want to explain that to the people
well,
watching.
the inside does go up a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, but it's not crazy, dude. They're right on my kneecaps, all right? Just don't get it fucking twisted, y'all, all right?
You have to try not to look at that screen because it'll drive you fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But I got.
Also, we've been wearing these shorts for like 2 weeks, and I haven't washed them. I don't think you have either.
No. You told me you washed them.
I washed them the first day I got them because I dropped them
okay.
in a puddle.
Yeah. Nice.
Bro,
A puddle of my own cum.
those gray shorts, I jerked off one night and then thrown my shorts back on afterwards.
Yeah.
And I'm working out in the gym one morning, and there's like fucking. Sounded like you slowly closed the book, dude.
I just opened a new chapter. Turn the page.
But I'm in the gym, and it's a small gym, and there's like 7 people in there. And I like go to sit in front of the mirror to like I'm in a gray shirt and these gray shorts. And
Was
I
it
go
the
to-
same shorts?
It was the same shorts.
The
I
Hurley-
look,
the
and
Hurleys?
there's just slight darker stains all around my
man.
fucking crotch. I must have leaked after the fact.
Yeah.
I'm just immediately like, oh no. But this gym had heavy weights, which my home gym doesn't. So I was like, well, I'm going to finish this. But like everyone here thinks I'm a major fucking creep now.
Bro, that's fucking hot. I mean, shit, bro. I think, that's fucking what one? Stall.
I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's you with those shorts on,
Nice.
bro. It's confidence, Daniel. So
Yeah.
you jerked off, jizzed, and then immediately walked out the house.
No. So I jerked off, jizzed, threw, cleaned up whatever, threw my shorts back on, and went to bed.
Also, I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
that both of us had to say jerked off, jizzed. I guess the jizz is implied.
Well, sometimes
typically.
sometimes you don't reach that
You
mountaintop.
hit a
baby.
roadblock.
Yeah.
But okay, so you busted off and then go back.
I must have. Well, so yeah, I went to bed that night, but I put my shorts back on afterwards. But I must have just like
nocturnal goop.
yeah, And then noticed it the next morning, finished my set, immediately went back upstairs, wondered how many people in the hotel. I'd walked around the city first thing every day I would get up, walk around the city, and then go to the gym.
Oh, wait, and this was in Montreal?
Yeah.
And so you continued wearing the shorts after that?
So
and you said you never washed them.
I took them in the sink and fucking the crotch, put the hand soap on it super fucking hard and filled the sink with water.
You're basically
a
pilgrim.
It wasn't really like a wash. Like they were still sweaty as fuck, but at least the fucking cum stains
How'd
are
you
off
dry
the front
them?
of them. It took a very long time. I left them in the tub and then covered the waistband and put a hairdryer in one of the legs so it would inflate it.
Yeah.
And then, I did that for 20 minutes on each side.
MacGyver.
They were kind of dry.
Dan's just tending to his shorts. He's going to these business meetings. They had no clue. At all these people you meet at the trade show had no idea that this guy was just blow drying the legs of his shorts for 20 minutes each side because he jerked up and got some slug trail on it.
No, I think that about every job I've ever had where I have a rough weekend and then have to go in and be like, yeah, well, I mean, Q2 we promised 5%, we gave 7. I think based on those statistics, we can assume 9% for the next. And it's just God, if you knew what happened this weekend, you'd be like, I'm not buying anything from this kid.
And then Dan says,
I am the smartest hillbilly in hillbilly town.
but no, dude, I mean, imagine all the dark shit that everyone at the show gets into. Anytime you have a hotel by yourself, it's let me just
real.
do a bunch of weird shit.
We're going out with salesmen all week. Salesmen fucking, I keep saying this phrase, but salesmen just get after it. That's what it is. Because I think you get the rush of getting a sale, but then you're not doing that. So what am I going to do now? I'm just going to get fucking hammered and go out with the boys and fucking go harder than I should.
Fucking Willie Loman, dude.
Willie Beeman. But then I got back this morning. I flew in at 11 o'clock and the movers had taken all of Lydia's stuff out. So the only thing in my apartment right now is my desk, a rug,
and your shattered dreams,
and an air mattress, queen size. And it was randomly really dirty, which I was just what the? How the fuck did this thing get dirty?
The movers all had to take a nap.
It almost is like the movers stepped on the fucking air mattress because it was deflated when I got there.
Damn, they couldn't have just rolled it up.
The biggest pain in the ass or piece of shit move on my part too is I had a fitted sheet, but I was like, oh, there's a bed at the new spot. I'm going to throw it away. So now I'm just laying on an air mattress with no sheet, just being like, man, I did not think this through.
Bro, one time I went on a Tinder date with this chick, and she was super hot in the pictures.
Yep.
She was okay in real life too, but the second you meet somebody, you're just like, this isn't right.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, hey, what's up? And brings me up to her place, and she had the grimiest apartment ever.
Oh.
There was just in the entryway, that wasn't even where the cat box was, but there was just kitty litter everywhere, and it was trailed to where the cat box was.
So you just went straight to her spot.
Yeah, I never chilled with her before. Yeah, she was just come
Yeah.
over and chill. We'll watch a movie. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to go fuck this chick.
Yeah.
So I go over there and immediately was like, oh, God, what have I got? I'm going to have to fuck my way out of this one. We go into a room, and it's just disgusting. And she just has the ultimate scumbag move, a mattress with no... But it's I get it, air mattress because it's a temporary fit.
Yeah.
Or a temporary fix. But this, I don't recall if it was on the floor or not, but it was just a mattress with a shitty, a blanket like that, the fuzzy, nice.
Oh, yeah.
A nice blanket, but it's not your main blanket.
Yeah.
It's just something like that on her bed.
Sheet.
Right.
And I'm just ugh. And we sit on the bed, and I just, I'm fully clothed. I didn't even take my flannel shirt off. I'm just this is gross. And she puts on first off, she put on fucking, she's like, oh, you make music? Do you like this? She was showing me music, but it was the shittiest. It was Trap City. And it was some.
Where'd you find this?
Yeah. But it was garbage. And she had a light, one of these fucking lights. But worse, it was a light, a lamp. Open light bulb, no shade.
Yeah.
Just right in front of the TV, basically.
That's gross.
And it was just I was I can't fucking look at this anymore.
Yeah.
And then we're watching that, and then we got talking about stand-up comedy or something. And she's like, oh, you like comedy? And she put on Patton Oswalt's special. And we watched.
What a random pull.
Yeah. And
holy shit.
And then she's like, do you mind if I smoke? I'm like, no, whatever, do your thing. And so she's just smoking menthol cigarettes.
Ugh.
And she drank 3 cans of Mountain Dew. Or not Mountain Dew, of Pepsi. She drank 3 cans of Pepsi during the Patton Oswalt special. And then eventually I was just like, the whole time watching it, I was like, you know, I maybe was on a bit of a dry spell or something, like hadn't got laid in like 2 months or something. It was just like, you should just fuck her. Just fuck her. And then the other half, it was like literally like the demon, the devil and the angel on the shoulder. One's like, just do it, pussy. Fuck her.
Yeah.
You're going to have to jerk off. You don't want to do that again. And then the other...
You're going to ruin your good shorts.
They're Hurleys. And then the angel's just like, dude, you will regret this.
Yeah.
You certainly will regret this. Leave. Run. But I ended up like, I think I fucking kissed her or something and then was like, I got to go. But
That's
it was
kinda worst
even
case
worse.
scenario.
Yeah, I should have
Yeah.
fucked her and not kissed her. But yeah, no, I didn't bang her. But I didn't bang her butt. Certainly not her butt. But thinking about you sleeping on air mattress with no sheet reminded me of that. That was like the worst, grossest chick encounter I think I've had.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to have girls over, which sucks because I have an apartment in Bed-Stuy that's like nice enough apartment, but there's just nothing there but an air mattress. So I'm going to have to go to girl spots. But have you been catfished before? Because that sounds like a fishing.
That
was a
definitely
fish.
sounds like a fishing. I
An
mean, that's
efficient
just
fishing.
that's not even like a catfish. That's just like a wrong sea, dude. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Could have been a catch, but you didn't realize the type of waters you were swimming in.
Well, I had my doubts. I mean, she was like I said, she was sexy in the pictures, but like a lot of like selfies. You know, you go to a chick's Instagram and it's like all selfies.
Yeah.
It's like she's got problems.
Yeah.
She doesn't have friends or like doesn't ever see anything out in the world that's worthy of a picture.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like only your face and like
Also-
in lingerie.
Like one selfie is something, but more than that is just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
I mean, it's psychotic to
Yeah.
see just a million pictures of a chick's face.
Well, think about how like Instagram is basically the new photo album. Like you don't have physical photo albums. Imagine flipping through your grandparents' photo albums and it's just a bunch of You'd be like, "Fuck you! Like, what is this? What a waste of everyone's time."
I wish I was never born.
I'll tell a little story about a catfish. Is it easy enough to pull up the names of the people on the Patreon? We keep forgetting to shout them out.
Let me see.
I don't think I've told either one of you this story, but it was when I was still living in Claremont. This girl kept commenting on my first year or two of Instagram. This girl kept commenting on my Instagram, and I was just like, "Who is this girl?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Wicked banging." So I started commenting back, and the next thing you know, she's messaging me and telling me to get Kick. I think that was what KIK.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
What was that? That was like
it was just like a
Skype type
messaging
thing?
service,
Oh, it's like
so you didn't have to
WhatsApp?
give your number. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she starts messaging me on Kick, and she's like sending me all these nudes and all this stuff, and I'm just like, damn. And she's like, yeah, we should meet up, and I was like, yeah, okay. And all of a sudden, she just like something started feeling weird. Like she was saying that her she's from Mass, but her parents own Santa's Village, which I was just like, what a weird fucking
Bro, I mean, I'm hooked.
But she was like, we should meet at Santa's Village, and I was like, it's summer. Like, what is going on here? And I went back to her Instagram, and it's different, the photos you're tagged in as opposed to the ones that you actually post.
Yeah.
So I saw one of her where she was like definitely much larger than she led on to be. And then I like Googled her name and a
She
different.
looked more like Frosty.
Yeah, exactly. But I Googled her name and a different Facebook account popped up, and she had like a giant face tattoo that she had not sent me any pictures of. She was clearly way bigger than she was letting on to be. I don't know whose nudes she was sending me based on these pictures. So now
Dyke Tyson.
that's very good. But then I felt
my dad owns Santa's Village.
But now I felt bad because I'm like, so I've just been jerking off to other girls' nudes that don't know like some dude or some girl has their nudes out there. But yeah, thankfully I found all that out before driving to Santa's Village and maybe just getting robbed or something like that.
Yeah.
Did you send any dick pics?
Oh yeah, hundreds, hundreds. But actually, she knew. So she found my profile because she knew Blaine
Yo.
And she was
I
adamant.
was just going to say, I'm pretty sure this is the same chick that had hit me up somehow and was like friends with Blaine online
Yes.
or something.
But
What
was
was the
adamant
name?
that you don't tell Blaine about it.
No,
she was
that
adamant
never
to me.
happened. But basically,
He's still denying it.
yeah. Nope, never happened. I'll stay true to my girl. No, but I was definitely getting like nudies from this chick on Kick, and that's the only time I ever fucking
She was a
downloaded
Hispanic
it.
lady.
Yeah, and like I'm trying to think what else was like wild about her. Did she have like colored hair or something like that, or like?
I mean, she seems like the type that would, but
It's really
I feel
like
I
the
just saw black
faintest
hair.
fucking memory to me. But as you were telling it, I was like, this seems weirdly similar, and kept hitting me up on like Snapchat and Kick, being like, let's meet up, blah blah blah. And the whole time I'm just thinking like, does not seem like a good idea.
She
I
told
don't
you
know.
her parents owned Great Escape in Lake George. Yeah. Just a different theme park with every person.
Isn't there also Santa Land? There's like Santa's Village in
I don't
Santa
know.
Land or something.
Santa's Village is in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
I've never
Santa's
been.
Village is. Oh, I'm thinking of. You ever been to Clark's
Storyland?
or Storyland? That's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. Dude, what about Clark's Trading Post? That place rules.
I don't think I've been there.
It's sick, dude.
You
They-
like go on a train and a guy chases you? Right?
Yeah, with like a gun that like shoots blanks. It's sick. Yeah, you go on a train and it's like going through the woods and they're like, we got to be careful because there's like the guy giving the tour or whatever, and he's like, this is the home of the mountain man or something. He's like, he's been very angry because we had to build the railroad through his land or something like that. And then you're going and the dude would show up. When I was a kid, it was better because he was driving this like crazy looking like dune buggy that looked like it was like put together with like scrap
Nice.
metal.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Brrr," and he's like, I'm gonna get you. And he's got like a real rifle and he shoots it and it like shoots like blanks.
Yeah.
And he just starts like going like he's gonna kill everyone on the train, which is kind of intense for little kids. It used to scare the shit out of me, but I liked it.
Sounds
But we
kind
went.
of crazy.
Yeah, we went with George and like my nephew and them. And George like spat. George was like so scared, but my little nephew was like, "I'm gonna kill you." My nephew was like pissed.
That's so funny.
But anyways, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I got catfish once too, a little bit. Just like I mean, I guess the same thing. I didn't send any like dick pics or anything, but she was. I remember she started talking to Kyle Cushing, and then she hit me up too or something. I was in probably nine. It was probably like 2009 or 10, and I was just texting her for a little while, and at one point, like, I remember we talked on the phone, and it was a girl's voice for sure,
Oh.
but I could tell like I couldn't tell anything by the voice, but what the fuck was it? I told her I was like, send me a picture because I was starting to get doubtful. I was like, send me a picture of you holding a piece of paper with my name on it, and then I'll know.
Yeah. Classic move.
And she did, but it was like the worst Photoshop job ever. Like the fingers were all blurry and shit.
dude.
And I was like, this looks really weird. Why does your hand look like that? And she's like, what do you mean? And it's always some story when they're like, oh, I'm going to be in Vermont next week. And then they're like, I got kidnapped. My dad's dead. Or, it's some weird
Yeah.
shit. And I'm like, what the
Jesus,
fuck?
dude.
I was gonna be like, what do they get out of it? But I think that's the
Companionship.
whole thing. Yeah, is there is nothing to get out of it. They just want to talk to somebody.
Yeah, it's like really sad at the end of the day.
Yeah. Have you guys watched Catfish, the show?
I've seen like an episode or two.
Some of it, I mean, you can tell that some of it's staged, but some of it is just like, this person's a psycho. Like, this
Yeah.
person is psychotic and probably shouldn't be wandering around the world right now.
Yeah, they're going to go to Times Square
Yeah.
I didn't
with their chili.
I wouldn't call it like catfished, but in my big Tinder
koi
heyday
fish.
of
mouth bass.
I guess co-fished, koi fished. I was like all over Tinder at one point, just kind of like sleeping around when we first moved to fucking New York, and I go to meet up with this chick, and like she looked really hot in the photos, and it's not like she wasn't like pretty or anything like that, but I get there and she's like definitely a lot bigger than I expected, and like not quite as pretty. A little bit. She had like
She was kind of stinky.
well, she had bleached her eyebrows and stuff. She was a lot more like hardcore, like goth than I thought too.
Eesh.
And I get there, and she was like nice enough too, but I feel bad because I kind of ended up just like hanging out for a little bit and being like, yeah, I actually she's like, oh, you should come over or whatever. And I was like, I actually do have to go home, blah, blah, blah. And I ended up like feeling really bad. That's like,
You're allowed to do that. She fucking did the first wrong move. You're not
Yeah.
wrong to be like, yeah, we don't have a vibe. I'm out.
but I did feel bad because she was like hitting me up for like a week later. Because we had obviously like talked for like a week on
Yeah.
Tinder before we ended up like meeting up. And I just kind of like felt bad because it was like so obvious that I just kind of like dipped out. And then she was like messaging me being like, so that's kind of crazy. Like you meet up with me finally after talking to me for a week and then just like never hit me back. And I was like,
Have you guys ever actually had the conversation with someone and be like, yeah, I'm just like not that into this. I think you're great, but because I also have never done that. I just draw it out until they're like, what the fuck? You're like, oh yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of done that, but I've always, when I was like hooking up with people, specifically girls, I would always be pretty like upfront about like, just so you know,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to hook up and have fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, so I don't want anything serious. Like I would say that like before I fucked anybody,
Yeah.
pretty much. Because I learned there was like times in the past where I like hurt people's feelings when I was
Yeah.
younger.
It's
You
not
know
a
what I
good
mean?
feeling.
And I was like, I don't want to do that again. Also, just the stress of like feeling like a piece of shit. I'm like,
Yeah, it weighs on
didn't
you.
necessarily do anything wrong, but maybe I wasn't clear enough.
Yeah.
At the beginning of this whole thing. But
My problem, I get fucking, if a girl's like good at sex stuff, I like get attached and have to be like, this is like too much. Now I can tell that I'm being like, I like this girl a whole lot. And it's like, do you even know them at all? Or was that just fun?
I love the way she sucked my dick. I love your ass.
I love your abilities on and off the court.
1-on-1. How about a game of 2-on-1?
I've definitely done like the soft shoot down before, like after hooking up
Damn.
a few times and
How'd
just
you get
having to
off?
be like, hey, like yeah, I'm sorry that like you're trying to hang out so much. I just don't really want to do that. But I've also been on the opposite end of that where I'm like into this girl and we've like hooked up or whatever, or at least been talking, and then I'm like hitting them up being like, yo, what's up this weekend? Blah, blah, blah. And like not really getting the hint after like it not working out for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Just expecting that like, oh, you're telling me the truth. You're busy.
Right.
And then just realizing all of a sudden like, oh, fuck. Like this chick really just does not want to hang out with me anymore.
Yeah.
Just being
Yeah.
like, damn. It is a shitty feeling, but it's also like, whatever. People are
Yeah,
people.
life goes on.
And then
but-
you show up to their house and throw rocks at their window and
yeah.
slash their tires.
and call the police and tell them you're going to kill yourself if they don't answer the phone.
if they don't,
Yeah.
if they don't go with you to Louis.
That sounds like you've done that before.
Been there, done that, brother. If I had a nickel,
Fuck, I
I'd
just
have unlimited breadsticks at Olive Garden. No, but I've been stood up before. That shit sucks. When it chicks like, you know, you feel like you have a connection or something,
Yeah.
and then it's like, what happened? What did I say that was wrong?
Yeah.
Where did I like lay it on too thick or something?
Don't you think that I'm a handsome, nice man?
Well, especially when, I've had it happen recently where you're just like, man, everything was good. What the hell happened?
Yeah.
But you know what that reminded me of that really sucked was the first apartment that I was trying to move into. I had a Zoom meeting. Like you had to answer this giant questionnaire the three people wanted. And it was just like about you. And they texted me and were like, hey, you seem like super cool and fun. We should all jump on a Zoom call. We're going to do this with a couple different people. And maybe you can come over this weekend and check it. And I was just like, sick. Take the Zoom call. And it's going all right. But like two of them are being kind of standoffish. And one girl's like laughing a bunch. And I'm like, all right, so I'm at least killing with her. Without thinking, I ended up plugging dates at the end of the fucking thing, which made me feel like an idiot. But they're like, all right, well, we have a couple other people we have to do this with, which I immediately was like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
They texted me at midnight being like, hey, we're going to go another way. But to like talk to three people, tell them all about yourself, and then have them be like, yeah, I don't want to live with you. Made
Not
me be
good enough.
I genuinely went downstairs, got a beer, and was just like, well, back to the air mattress. And was just like, I'm never going to find an apartment. This is impossible.
You don't even have the willpower to pump it up before you just sink into the middle.
There's just movers standing all around me.
Yeah, if you put one part of your body sharp enough, like put enough weight on it, you can feel the floorboards.
Oh, you 100% can.
Whoa, new one. Damn.
happy to be the one with the sad enough situation to bust out the new drop, dude.
Wait, I can see what this one is.
Loser!
Oh my god.
Oh, that one comes in so hot, dude. Shit.
Why are you
Hit
yelling
loser
at me?
again.
Loser!
Wait, I gotta hold it because
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby! Baby want a bottle? A big dirt bottle?
Why are you?
it's good stuff, dude.
Is that from King of the Hill?
Yeah.
What the hell
He's
episode
trying to
is that?
hype Hanky. Hank is trying to hype Peggy up.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I don't remember what it is. Or she gets,
Dirt baby loser?
you want a big dirt bottle? Something happens. She gets fired or some shit, and she's being all depressed or something, and he's trying to hype her up.
Loser has got to come out a lot in the pod.
Loser!
The problem is I don't write
Such a good
loser.
one.
It says like King of the Hill, and
Oh,
dang.
yeah,
so
yeah.
I gotta like get in there and edit it.
Where are we at?
Like 54.
55. I can't drive 55. I'm in the interesting situation on Tinder right now. I just like got it to. I don't even care. Just like have somebody talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't have any recent pictures of me, and all of my Instagram photos. I'm like 30 pounds lighter, so I don't want to use those and be the catfish.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
gotta go on like a photo journey or something and make
Hell
me
yeah,
look
dude.
handsome.
Bro, that pic I got of you was pretty good.
You never sent it to me.
I'm gonna, dude. Well, because I have to get it all in a Google Drive because I can't text it to you because you're a fucking Android.
Yeah.
You could Instagram it.
It'll compress it. You lose res, dude.
There
Can't
is
do that.
something. It's number one. It's bullshit that Apple purposely makes it so that it like compresses it so hard to send over to somebody. But
Yeah.
there is a mode you can take it off of where it just goes 1-to-1. I like watched a reel about it the other day. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, because then you guys could send the videos. Because I feel like the reels lose a little bit of resolution from
Yeah,
the Google
definitely.
Drive shit.
Yeah.
But what the fuck was I gonna do? Oh, so I saw a couple movies. Did I mention on the pod that I saw the new Mad Max movie?
I think you mentioned it last up. a
Yeah,
little
we saw
bit.
it together.
Oh right, yeah, no shit.
Damn
but I
it.
just went and saw it again. So I
Oh,
kinda-
really?
Yeah, I saw it again with Sav, but
It is sick.
Not in IMAX. I mean, it wasn't as sick in IMAX or without IMAX. I
Yeah.
mean. But it was obviously still sick. It's an awesome movie. But then we went and saw another movie, not the same day, but yesterday, called Kinds of Kindness. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, Emma Stone.
Yeah, and it was some fucking straight up dog shit.
Oh, really?
Was it about the same dude who directed that Poor Things movie?
I liked Poor Things a lot.
I never saw that, but hold on. Director Yorgos Lanthimos.
Poor Things is kind of like Tim Burton meets. I'm forgetting the guy's name, but he does Grand Budapest Hotel.
Fucking Wes Anderson.
Yep.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah,
Grand
so it's directed
Budapest?
by the same
It's good.
guy. But so I never saw Poor Things, but this fucking Kinds of Kindness movie was some straight up bullshit, dude. It was like it felt like Napoleon Dynamite for like artistic pedophiles or something.
Jesus.
I don't know. There wasn't really anything pedophilia about it, except there was one part where the lady is talking to her daughter, and she starts talking about guys' sperm and their genitals and shit. And I was like, why? It was like a totally unnecessary thing to put in there. And I'm like, what's up with these like high art people? And like, it's like the Balenciaga
Yeah.
shit. It's always like these weird like pushing the boundaries with children shit.
In Poor Things, they ended up having to cut a scene that they hadn't cut when we saw it yet. But Emma Stone's character just becomes like a hooker for a while, and it's
But
like
she's like mentally a baby, right?
yeah, but the movie's like her like growing up super fast mentally, so she starts to like come into her body and then just can't stop fucking. So she becomes a hooker. But one of the scenes is it's like supposed to be like kind of weird comedy, but one of the scenes is her fucking a guy and the kids taking notes like next to them.
Yeah, that's
and the dad being
disgusting,
like,
dude.
"See, son, you have to do this now." Blah blah blah. And even in the theater, I was like, "What the fuck? You don't
Yeah,
need."
bro.
And
It's
then
no good.
I really hate that type of shit so much.
but it like, what is the point in that?
Yeah. Right. It doesn't need to exist. It's
No.
like you're just a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Like I guarantee you that dude is going to pop out in fucking 10 years that he's got a fucking kiddie porn dungeon or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't trust those fucking art people. But also in the theater, it's like the movie wasn't fucking funny. There's like some like dark, funny comedic
Yeah.
moments, but people in the theater are like, like, you know what I mean? It's just like these highfalutin art people like thinking
Yeah.
like I get the joke. I really see the humor in that aspect. It's just like I was like disgusted by the whole thing.
It's
And-
more like performative than genuine.
right, exactly. It's like you're at a movie to like impress people around you or something. It's like I remember I was in theater class in high school, and my teacher, she was awesome. She's like a cool lady, but she's a fucking theater lady, and it's like they would do. And I was only in theater for a fucking semester, but I would go to plays and shit in high school
Yeah.
just to watch them or whatever.
I still
but she
like
would,
plays.
Yeah, but she would always be like, there would be like the funny moment. But it's a high school play, so it was never that funny. But she would be like in the back, just like, I'm just like, oh my God, you're not part of the play. You directed it. Just be quiet. Let the audience react. But no, I just felt like it was weird. I mean, and the movie was fucking like 3 hours long, way too long. And it's like a series of vignettes. It's three vignettes.
Yeah.
And it's just, it was all some fucking weirdo bullshit. And it was just like also the like if I said it's like Napoleon Dynamite because it has that like awkwardness, you know, that people talk, all the human interaction is like really rigid and like autistic seeming. They're like, well, what time will you be arriving at the place? I will be arriving at 6:30 p.m. approximately. You know, just like weird ways that humans don't actually talk. And it's like the director being like, no, like this is artistic because it's a different take on human interaction or some fucking bullshit. But I don't know, watching it, I was just like, I was watching it with Sav, and the whole time she wanted to see it. And the whole time I was like, I hate this movie. I hope that she hates it too, because I'm going to be fucking talking so much shit the second I walk out of this fucking theater. And luckily she did hate it too. So we were just like reviling this movie together, which was nice.
That's exactly what happened when Ethan and I saw that comic that kept singing songs.
About the teeth that beaks our teeth.
God.
I feel like all movies now that come out are 2+ hours.
Yeah. Furiosa wasn't that bad though. That wasn't that long.
When they're good, it goes by.
Right. And that's like a movie with a plot.
Yeah.
This is like quirky random, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, like the sex cult has an Asian son and he has a hamster. It's like, why? Why, you fucking weirdos? All of you need to be eradicated. No, but they need to look into that dude's hard drives, I swear to God. What's his name? Let me fucking...
Oh, were you able to pull up the page?
Oh, yeah, let me shout that out real quick after I say, Yorgos Lanthimos, you're a creepy pedophile. I don't like you at all.
We're saying it early.
Yeah,
I don't know a thing about you, but
I'm calling
my
it.
brother, you got to get help.
Stop talking to the kids about sperm. Also, I mean, it was cool because you get to see Margaret Qualley or whatever the fuck her name is. You get to see her tits a couple times. I mean, she's got like tiny tits, but they're kind of cool. But
Margot Robbie.
not Margot Robbie, Margaret Qualley. She's the hippie chick in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But anyways, there's a part where it's like a flashback to her when she's like in high school at a high school party, obviously topless, and she like gets drunk and dives into a pool, and then you see basically her underwear like sucked up her pussy. You can like see her whole pussy and her tits, but she's like supposed to be a high schooler. It's like, what is these people's fascinations with fucking sexualizing kids? I don't get it.
Sucking on little pussy.
Sucking on
Outside
little pussy,
the taste of freeze.
But all right, let me shout out the...
Well, it is also kind of like all the fucking National Lampoon style things. Like, it's all just like teenage fucking...
Yeah, but that shit
Or
was...
like late teens and like tits and like...
But that was never
fucking, but-
teens, usually. I mean, that was usually like like Euro trip. They're like in college, and they're like, we're going
Yeah.
to get you laid or whatever. But
Yeah,
it's
and I
also
guess
like,
it's
that's
like-
dumb, like jock mentality.
Right,
Whereas
right,
this shit
right.
seems like it's got like a demonic edge to it or something. Like it's got
Yeah.
like this weird, like ritualistic, like high art, like weird feel to it to me. I don't know.
Oh, highfalutin.
Highfalutin, bro. Fucking, what's the word? Fuck. Debutantes, dude. Bunch of debutantes. But anyways, dude, enough of my ranting about the movie Kinds of Kindness that sucks. Don't see it. It's not actually, it's like out advanced screening like in New York right now.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's
you
like,
got the VIP.
I got the VIP treatment, dude, but it's about to be coming out everywhere. People shouldn't see it. But
So is Ethan.
yeah. It's coming out everywhere.
And people shouldn't see it.
Coming
Dan's
up.
coming out onto his Hurley shorts. Oh,
Yes.
dude, I caught that bug.
Nice.
Nathan's son. But all right, let me shout out the page people, dude. We got Bustin' nut full up in this. What?
Shout out, busting up full up in this. Is that not just a message they sent?
No, that's the guy's, like, his at is bust
Hell
the
yeah.
nut full up in this.
Shout
That's
out.
sick, dude.
That is dope.
And his name, his email address, I won't say I won't say the at, but it's SE4 man, so semen.
Seaman.
And then that's awesome. And then
I want to shout out you, dog.
Asa Mac,
Asa Mac.
Jordan Wayne from
Wayne.
motherfucking Colorado, my dog.
Yeah, well.
J Bon.
Jabin.
Lachlan Callahan.
Damn.
Rachel. Victor Durak. I think that's one of the.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's a fucking owner, dude. He's a $10. Oh, J Bond's $10 too.
Shout
Bust a
out.
nut full up in this is $10 as well. Think you guys rule.
Damn.
Ernest Lebowski, $10. Fucking bugs in this bitch.
$10.
Brandon Guerra. Jim W, $10. My dog. We met him the other
Oh,
night.
that's Jim Wood.
You
Yep.
guys already met him, but I met him for the first time. at
Shout out,
Nathan's show.
Jim.
Yeah.
Gary the Pimp.
Shout out.
Duddy Lee, Dave Estes, or Estes, I'm going with Estes. Jeff Bravo, Lucas Warm, Kenny, my dog Kenny, Denny OD, my man,
Denzel.
Eddie, Timpani Coco guy, shout out, what's up? Whoop. Just Duff, whoop. Sage, my dog, whoop. Gary, and Woody Hayes. Woody Hayes was the first one, dude.
Woody Hayes
Big shout.
is a consistent man.
Big shout, brother.
A consistent hog swallower.
Drinking the blood clot hog.
I want to know, do women listen to the Butt House?
Yeah, any chicks on here, let me know, dude. Well, we got Rachel on the Patreon.
Shout out Rach on the page.
Oh, that's Rachel from the UK. That's the one I think who's
Oh,
got
yeah.
the cutouts of us on the.
Yeah, yeah.
What up, girl? I'm with
Shout
you every
out.
night, watching over you, keeping your dreams good.
Do you think you guys still have eyes in the cardboards?
Well, I hope
I
so.
don't know.
We shall see. Hopefully, she put googly eyes over mine, dude. Because that's.
You went Asian for a second.
Hey, so wait a minute. Let's say that she gets like a little talk back thing. You guys both say into the microphone what you would want for her to be able to press a button and your cardboard cutout would say.
Let me think about that. I would say.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, I think I was talking over you. Do another clean one.
Yeah, dude.
There she goes. I'll do the same thing. Yeah, dude. Wait, it's just both of our things.
You like hit a pulse, dude.
No, I'll say it's time.
Wait,
That can mean whatever it's supposed to mean.
I want a new one. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me, brother. That's what I want mine to say.
Wait, hold on. Oh wait, fuck. Where is it? Oh, here it is.
If there's
good.
women that listen, call in.
Please.
Or write in. Oh, the email address is just butthousepodcast@gmail.com. Send us questions. Send us fucking stuff. We want to interact with you guys. And the only way to do that is if you ask us questions, if you need life advice, if you want us to speak on certain things, shout it out. Shout. Also, we've been talking about Tinder and stuff the whole time. I'm not trying to hit on the listeners. I'm just curious if it's all dudes.
I'm gonna slide into your DMs and ask you for tit pics. We gotta play.
I'm going to slide in your DMs and ask for $5.
Yeah.
The 20. Well,
Dan slides in the DMs and says, "Please join the Patreon or please upgrade your membership."
and please don't tell the boys. The 28th of this month, 7 p.m. I'm at Easy Lover in Brooklyn, and you should be too.
And he means 2 years old. Shout out Yorgos Pakolorgos. Or
Is this
whatever
a good
his name is.
Mario?
Yorgos Lanthimos. Yeah, that's good, dude.
Thank you.
All right, August motherfucking 3rd. I think it's August 3rd. I'm playing at Everwild.
Either you or Ethan's penis is just plugging dates right now.
And then August 7th, I'm in Brattleboro, Vermont at the Stone Church. August 9th, I'm in Windsor, Vermont at the Artisan Park. The Artisan Park show, that's free. And also the Brattleboro show is with Decca, Mr. Burns, Dylan, That show's going to be sick. Stress will be. You got to go. And then August 23rd, we're at the 8x10, Baltimore, Maryland. Me, Nate, Palmer Squares, Wax, Grilled Lincolns. That shit's going to be crazy, dog.
Yeah. Y'all better show the fuck out to Baltimore, son. That's what's up. That's the most I've talked this whole ep. No, I just got hyped. I got called out of my short shift at work. So
I was going to say,
and also I was just worrying that the Patreon episode was going to roll to the point where I couldn't like fucking shit or piss before I had to leave and set my mic down.
So you're not working tonight now?
Nah, dog, but we can still go drink or something.
I like that.
Swag up, dude.
We love
That's
you.
what's up, brother.
Butthouse episode 23. Oh, the Jordan app.
Damn.
Like that
Well,
fucking
we're
terrible.
not playing basketball, bitch. Yeah, I don't know what we
Kiss
could have
the
done,
ring.
but
Shout out
Fucking-
Celtics playoffs. Big time win. I'm
Oh,
on.
yeah, for sure. That was fun.
Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
I don't know if you
Good
should.
father. I like him. Also,
I was doing an Irish accent for the Celtics,
Yeah.
dude. What are you talking about?
Tatum. They do kind of bleed into each other.
Yeah.
Jason Potatum. The Potatum famine.
Damn. That's
Well,
a
now
shirt.
that I got time, let's go an extra half hour for the people.
That's right.
No, I'm just kidding. Let's not.
No, I want to rip butts and then jump into the page so we can get to your voicemails. We play voicemails on the Patreon. If you're not in there, jump in the $3 or jump in the $5, maybe the $10.
Jump into our voicemail. Leave us a voicemail after the beep.